I am Alice. You are about to listen to one of my stories that will take away your sleep. Warning to the sensitive souls.
Since the beginning of time, the old house on the hill has been considered cursed. Horror stories spread through the nearby town, speaking of strange glows in the windows, strange noises in the hallways, heartbreaking screams, and other frightening phenomena. But no one ever went near the house, leaving it to its unfathomable mysteries. However, one day, a young detective named Robert decided to solve the mystery of the haunted house. He was fascinated by the unexplainable, and the old house offered him an invaluable opportunity to prove his worth. He gathered his detective tools, his courage, and set out to investigate the cursed house. The night was dark and cold when Robert arrived at the house. He was greeted first by the eerie silence, then by the thud of his footsteps on the stone steps leading to the front door. When he knocked on the door, he was greeted by an empty echo. Robert pulled out his flashlight and began to explore the house. The walls were covered with mold and dust, and the furniture was dilapidated and covered with cobwebs. It was a crumbling house that looked abandoned for years. But as Robert explored the house, he began to notice strange things. Doors seemed to close by themselves. Lights flickered, and the walls seemed to vibrate under his feet. He could hear whispers and laughter, but could not find their source. The more he explored the house, the more the paranormal phenomena seemed to intensify. Shadows seemed to move around corners. Spectral shapes appeared and disappeared, and indescribable sounds echoed through the hallways. Robert decided to go upstairs to continue his investigation. He climbed the creaky wooden stairs and found himself in a dark, narrow hallway. Suddenly, he heard a thud from a nearby room. He approached the door, turned the handle, and pushed the door open. He was greeted by a terrifying sight. The room was filled with a strange, hazy light, which emanated from an object floating in the center of the room. The object was a crystal ball, which seemed to reflect strange and unknown images. Robert approached the ball and looked more closely. He saw images of indescribable creatures, unknown worlds, mysterious rituals, and other unimaginable horrors.
If you like the story that follows, help me share it with others by leaving a like and sharing the video.